This year, we tested over 70 different laptops, by far a record for this channel. We tested small ones, we tested big ones, we tested cheap ones, and we tested expensive ones. A huge variety from all kinds of manufacturers. And when you use these laptops side by side, just like we do, it becomes so obvious which laptops are great and which are completely mediocre. Well, today is the day that we count down the top 10 laptops that we tested in 2023. If you are planning to buy one of these laptops, you'll obviously want to buy them at the best possible price. So check the links below the video. Our team scours the internet to find the best deals and we update them daily. Plus, if new laptops are released after this video that we end up liking even better, we'll include them down there too. Number 10, the HP Pavilion Plus 14-inch. For a price of around $729, you get a crazy amount for the money. It will be configured with an OLED panel at that price, which is bright, vibrant, color accurate, has a fast refresh rate and high resolution. You get our favorite processor for a Windows laptop, an AMD Zen 4 U Series 1, which delivers fast performance yet sips power. Because of this, the Pavilion Plus has very solid battery life and in light use feels cool to the touch and has minimal fan noise. The laptop also comes standard with 16GB of memory, something other manufacturers charging twice as much seem to struggle with. But it isn't perfect. Its cons are the laptop looks dated, its keyboard and trackpad are mediocre, its speakers aren't great, and you will hear fan noise when doing anything intensive. Also, its display employs PWM flickering at all brightness levels, but I have sensitive eyes and the PWM on this display, it didn't bother me at all. We recommend this laptop for those looking for a good all-round laptop on a tighter budget. Number 9, the Asus ZenBook 14X. This laptop is an absolute beast for its price. Pros are, it has a large 14.5-inch OLED display that is bright, vivid, has a fast refresh rate, and is high resolution. You've also got Intel's insanely powerful 13th Gen H series processor inside and 16GB of memory. The laptop looks stylish and it feels premium. But what makes this laptop so special is its price. It retails for about $1,000 but it has been regularly going on sale for $300 off, making it a terrific deal. Cons are that its battery life sucks and you will hear a little fan noise at times. Both of these are a trade-off given its high-performance processor though. This is a great laptop for someone like a software developer who wants CPU performance, portability, and to comfortably see a lot of code on screen. Heck, I bought this one for myself. Now, we deliberately avoided having a laptop manufacturer sponsor today's video as we wanted to be completely unbiased. However, we do have a sponsor and that is Ugreen. Ugreen makes a range of premium powerful chargers. Ugreen's chargers support the latest fast charging tech. For example, using a Nexode 100-watt charger, you can charge a MacBook Air with M2 to 55% in just 30 minutes. And all Ugreen laptop chargers come with multiple ports, so you can charge all your devices at the same time. Buying a high-quality USB-C charger is a great accessory for your new laptop. Even more so for those buying high-performance laptops, as on days where you just don't need the laptop's full performance, you can leave its heavy charging brick at home and instead bring one of these. Number 8, the Framework laptop with AMD. If you haven't heard of Framework, they are a new laptop manufacturer that produces fully upgradable laptops, so no more stressing out about which configuration you should buy. Plus, an upgradable laptop is better for the environment and the koalas will thank you. Pros, it has a comfortable keyboard, a good display, and interchangeable ports. In fact, it's fully upgradable. Framework also has incredible community and Linux support. With the new AMD variant, which uses the excellent Zen 4 U series processor, the laptop doesn't get that warm to the touch and battery life is longer than on the Intel model. On that note, check out our video, link below, as it will make it abundantly clear as to why you should buy the AMD model over the Intel variant. Cons are that its speakers are still bad, its display is not fast refresh rate, and it looks dated and feels less premium compared to other laptops in the price range. And although fan noise is much better than on the Intel variant, you'll still hear some on this AMD model. We recommend this laptop for software developers and those that like to tinker with tech. Number 7, the Apple MacBook Air 15 with M2. In every facet, the MacBook Airs with M2 are all-round high-quality devices. They feel premium, they look great, their displays are more than good enough for most use cases, they have good speakers, the best trackpad, and a decent webcam. Plus, they have Apple's insanely efficient M-series processors inside. This means they are plenty powerful for everyday use as well as doing some performance tasks like programming or creative workloads. Yet, they have no fan noise, they have no fans. They also rarely get warm to the touch. In fact, since the 15-inch model is larger, it has more area to dissipate heat, and therefore almost never feels warm. The main con of the Airs is that they are crazy expensive given they only come with 8GB of memory, which can't be upgraded after you buy. Also, the keyboard, even though it feels high quality, isn't the most comfortable as it's a little low travel. These laptops really are the ultimate laptops for light use, those browsing the web, using Office and studying. The reason I've chosen the 15-inch for this roundup is that I feel it's more unique. It's an all-round great laptop with a really large screen that's still incredibly portable, whereas the 13-inch, most people could buy a ZenBook 14 and not really notice. There just isn't really anything quite like the MacBook Air 15 with M2. Number 6. The Asus Strix-Scar 16. The Scar 16 delivered by far the best overall gaming experience out of the 19 gaming laptops that we tested in our recent gaming video. I've linked it down below. It won our Best Gaming Laptop award because of the following reasons. It has Intel's most powerful HX series processor inside, up to Nvidia's highest-end 4090 graphics, a stunning mini LED panel with all the bells and whistles, fast refresh rate, high resolution, advanced Optimus, G-Sync, and excellent color accuracy. It comes fully loaded with 32GB of memory and 1TB of storage, which by the way, are upgradable. But all this isn't why it won our overall best gaming laptop. It's because the Scar doesn't suffer from the curse of the gaming laptop, which is jet engine-like fan noise and distractingly warm keyboard temperatures. Yes, the Scar does have some fan noise and does get warm, but it's nowhere near as bad as other powerful laptops. The main issues with the Scar are that it's expensive, it's chunky, so your hands are raised a bit, which some people might find a little uncomfortable when using it, and you may hear coil whine. But if you are gaming, which is what this laptop is designed for, you aren't going to hear it. Number 5. The Asus ZenBook 14. This laptop has a vivid, extremely color accurate OLED display that's a delight to look at. You get a comfortable keyboard, very long battery life, 16GB of memory, and 512GB of storage. The laptop also looks like a stylish device and feels premium. Plus, it doesn't have loud fan noise or get warm to the touch. And the price is really good at around $800 before sales. You're basically getting 90% of a MacBook Air for a much lower price with, by the way, a more comfortable keyboard. Its main con is that it uses an older Ryzen Zen 3 processor rather than the latest Zen 4. So you do lose some performance over a laptop like the Pavilion Plus that I mentioned earlier. But if you're just looking for a high quality laptop for light use like browsing the web, studying or office work, which is what we recommend this laptop for, this is more than fast enough. And in this price range of $800 or under, we think you'll appreciate the creature comforts of this laptop over others that may have more performance but also have more annoying issues. Number 4. The Lenovo Slim Pro 9i, also known as the Yoga Pro 9i. We're going to be naughty here and talk about both the 14-inch and 16-inch versions as these really tie for this spot. These laptops completely caught us off guard with how good they are. If there are Windows equivalents of Apple's MacBook Pros, these are the ones. Almost everything about these laptops is great. They have a stunning mini LED panel that is bright, color accurate, fast refresh rate, and don't employ PWM flickering. They both have powerful Intel 13th Gen H series CPUs inside and up to Nvidia RTX 4060 graphics. And they don't get that warm to the touch. Their keyboards are exquisite, way more comfortable than a MacBook Pro's, and unlike a Mac, they come fully loaded with 32GB of memory and 1TB of storage for a price of around $2,000, which is significantly less than a comparable MacBook Pro. The reason these two have ended up in a tie is the following. The 14-inch version has fantastic ports. Compared to the 16-inch, it has one additional USB-C port, and its HDMI port and SD card reader are faster. This is very handy. But the 14-inch does have noticeably more fan noise than the 16-inch, as this powerful hardware is packed into a smaller chassis, which is harder to cool. That being said, the 14-inch's fan noise, while audible at times, it really isn't that distracting. These are great laptops for someone who wants the perfect blend of power and portability in a premium laptop, but doesn't want to pay the insane amount that Apple charges, or they just don't want macOS. Programmers who like to do a little bit of gaming, you're probably the ideal user for this laptop. Number 3. The MacBook Pro 16 with M3. The MacBook Pro 16 has been one of the best laptops for years, and this year's M3 version is no exception. No other laptop that is this portable can offer such insane performance with such long battery life and so little fan noise in high performance tasks. Heck, most of the time I used this laptop, it was dead silent. This year's M3 upgrade is a massive step up in raw performance compared to the M2, and the 16-inch model is able to take full advantage of the highest-end M3 Max chip, which by the way the 14-inch MacBook Pro is not. It consistently feeds the processor more power, and due to its better cooling, it doesn't have to throttle the processor as much in long-running tasks. It also continues to have the best speakers of any laptop out there and an absolutely gorgeous display. It's the perfect productivity machine for those looking to create or code. Its main issue is price and the fact that it's not user upgradable. This laptop can quickly become $4,000 or more, and this year Apple are really pushing some of their core users towards upgraded models as they have nerfed memory bandwidth and reduced performance cores in their lower configurations. Check down below because I put a link there for a recent video that we did explaining this topic. So for those creators doing high-end, professional creative work, I really recommend the highest-end M3 Max chip in the MacBook Pro 16. But for everyone else who's not doing something limited by memory bandwidth or a high-performance core count, such as programming or general office work, you're going to love this new MacBook Pro 16 with the M3 Pro chip. It comes with more memory, 18 gigs, and you get a cooler feeling laptop when compared to the M2 version, longer battery life, and applications will feel a little snappier due to the higher single-core performance. Number 2. Lenovo's Legion Slim 7. The Legion Slim 7 with AMD offers a solid amount of performance in a portable and very premium package. But unlike many other high-performance laptops, it's actually comfortable to use. It rarely gets distractingly warm to the touch, and it does not have fan noise in casual use. Its keyboard is incredibly comfortable and it looks stylish. It has a great display which is bright, high resolution and fast refresh rate. Plus, if you want a more color-accurate display and even higher resolution, there is a cheap upgrade available. It also has a mux switch, and it comes with 16 gig of soldered memory with one memory slot available, so you can easily and cheaply upgrade it to 32 gig or even more. Its battery life is decent and most of its ports are around the back, so cables won't get in your way. And unlike some other laptops, these ports are really easy to find as they light up. But what makes this laptop just so incredibly special is where it's priced. It regularly retails for around $1,100 to $1,400 depending on sales, which makes this laptop an absolute standout in the price range. When it comes to cons though, the AMD version maxes out at an RTX 4060, so if you want more graphics performance, you'll want to check out the Legion 7 Pro, which has higher configs. But be prepared to spend a ton more. Or you can buy an Intel variant which goes up to an RTX 4070, but that laptop will feel hotter to the touch and has more fan noise. Also, only one of the Legion Slim 7's USB-C ports are the faster 4.0 speeds, and its SD card reader is slow. Finally, it has a large footprint which may make it hard to find a case for it, but all in all, we're really grabbing at straws here with these cons. Overall, this is the laptop to get for anyone looking for an all-round great 16-inch laptop that just won't break the bank, with the exception of people who rely on software that just runs better on Intel, like Premiere Pro. Number 1. The Apple MacBook Pro 14. When it comes to what makes a great laptop, you want portability, you want performance, and you don't want annoyances like fan noise, heat, a bad keyboard, an inaccurate trackpad, or a display that's just hard to see. And after testing 70 different laptops this year, the MacBook Pro 14 is the only laptop to check all these boxes. For those wondering why it's our number 1 and ahead of the 16-inch version, the 14-inch is just more of a miracle laptop given what it can do for its size. This year's M3 Pro variant, like the 16-inch I talked about earlier, is substantially better for many people. Snappier in single core, longer battery life, and almost no heat and fan noise for performance tasks. But there are cons. Just like the 16-inch version, for one of Apple's largest user bases, creators who edit videos like the one you're watching right now, the previously mentioned nuke to memory bandwidth at many of their configurations will significantly impact you. So, as I said with the 16-inch, consider buying an older M2 MacBook Pro, hopefully on sale. So check our links down below for where to go for that. And in the case of the 14-inch version, I do not recommend upgrading it to a Max chip. We have both the 14-inch, 16-inch with the Max chips, and on the 14-inch, you just don't get the full performance out of your investment. Yes, it still performs better than an M3 Pro-equipped MacBook Pro 14, but it gets hot and has to run the fans a bit to do that. And even then, it doesn't perform on par with the same chip in the MacBook Pro 16, so buy a MacBook Pro 16 if you want that level of performance. Plus, as always, Macs aren't upgradable. Well, that's it. Big congratulations to all our winning manufacturers. This year's top 10 was actually quite a wide range. There is literally a great laptop for each type of user at every budget. Make sure to check out our links down below. Not only do we want to help you find the best laptops, but we want to help you get the best deals on those laptops. And that's where you'll do that. Make sure to smash the like button and get subscribed, and share this channel with your friends. Not only will it help us grow, and that means we can create more content for you, but it makes my dearest mother very proud. Till next time, go do something awesome with your day, and I will catch you later.